The Kindra project has developed the European Inventory of Groundwater Research, otherwise known as the EIGR. The inventory does not contain data, but rather metadata of research efforts such as scientific reports, articles, and projects in order to showcase and provide links to research carried out through Europe since the year 2000. The purpose of the EIGR is to become a repository on groundwater research with geographical references, to serve as a consultation tool on metadata related to groundwater research, to analyze the stored information in order to help identify trends, challenges, and gaps related to groundwater research. The information inserted in the IGR must be as complete as possible, as this will allow the search engines and future user consultations to carry out a thorough information analysis. To access the EIGR, it is as simple as visiting the Kindra project website and from there, browse through to the Research tab. There, you will find the option which will take you to the general project information concerning the EIGR. As you can see, this new section has a quick access button which will send you to the EIGR directly. You are now at the EIGR, and the first thing any registered editor must do is log in to the EIGR by using their username and password. On this occasion, we will focus on the steps any registered user must take to include a resource into the EIGR. As an editor to the EIGR, to upload a new resource, you must visit the Administration tab. Our purpose is to create a new metadata, and this is precisely the option we will select, bringing us to a new interface. From here, a user must select the type of template which is related to the type of document or information they want to upload into the EIGR. Remember, it is of vital importance that we make sure we complete the template with all the available information there exists concerning the resource we seek to upload. The information we will include must be in English, as the purpose is to allow for the rest of the community of users interested in the topic to be able to access the information we are uploading. In our case, we will select the template according to a report and proceed to click on Create. This brings us to the interface which shows us all the tags which contain information of interest concerning this type of document. Users must be aware that the metadata to be filled out is divided into 4 sections: the Identification Information section, the Distribution Information section, the Data Quality Information section, and the Metadata Information section. The Identification Information section. This section includes all the general relevant information regarding the resource, such as the title, acronym, abstract, authors and their contact details, collaborating organizations and/or programs, funding sources and amounts, geographical extent covered, as well as other relevant details such as the ISBN, ISSN, and if there might exist any legal restrictions or limitations to access the information. But most importantly, it is in this section where the Kindra classification system and keywords are included and defined for each one of the resources uploaded. Please, when there is no information related to one of the tags you will find, please proceed to click on the crossed box in order to eliminate it from the template. Users must include and complete the following information if they wish for the resource to be uploaded to the EIGR. We are talking about the title, the date, ISBN, ISSN whenever available, the abstract, the purpose, the credits, where we indicate the organizations who have contributed actively to the resource, dedicated funding and program, and the amounts. Also, you must include the name of the point of contact person for the resource we are uploading, the name of the organization that is responsible for the resource, their role, and the URL of the organization. Descriptive keywords associated to the resource must be selected from the Kindra project thesaurus, which accounts for over 200 topic-related keywords. To do so, proceed to select the binoculars, which will open up a dialog box. From the first drop-down box, we select the Kindra thesaurus option, and this will show us many of the available keywords which have been included. In order to see them all, just raise the total number of keywords to be viewed. Then, simply type in the keyword or select it from the list of keywords by clicking on it. In case the keyword you seek to include is not among the list of keywords for the Kindra thesaurus, you can simply click on the Add option, which is right next to the binoculars. This will open up a new dialog box for keywords insertion in red, right below the previous one. And all you need to do is fill in the tag with your desired keyword. We then proceed to indicate if there exists any user constraint linked to the resource. This means either intellectual property rights or copyrights. And now we fill out the tags with the information related to the hydrogeology research classification system, selecting from the drop-down menu one of the 5 options for each topic category. If the resource we are submitting to the EIGR has any geographical references, a specific area can be defined in the map we find inside our template. By clicking on the Clear option, we will work on a clean map, and then we can proceed to select the Draw Rectangle option. This will allow us to then select the specific area concerning the object of the resource we are uploading to the EIGR. Another option is to directly include the north, east, south, and westbound coordinates to delimit a specific area. Or, users can also choose to select a predefined area from the drop-down menu, which can be found on the right side of the map. Any supplemental details concerning the geographical references to the area can be included in the dedicated box, which can be found right after the maps. We continue to complete the information in the EIGR through the following sections. Distribution information. It describes if there are any online or physical distribution methods that exist for the resource, how the resource is made publicly available, or under which format it is distributed or may be obtained. Resources may account for a DOI, Digital Object Identifier, which is assigned by the publisher, or have links to written reports, digital reports, and PDF files. Other formats may also apply depending on the nature of the resource: maps, cartography, shapefiles, images, etc. The first step is to assign a format to the information. The most recurrent type is text. If unsure, then it is advisable to leave the default option, which is text. In the URL, we indicate the web address when available in order to access the resource we are uploading. In case the DOI is available, we may find ourselves with the following 2 possible situations. The direct DOI link to the resource is available, or only the DOI reference number is available. If the direct DOI link to the resource is available, then simply include the link in the URL field and provide the name of the resource as well as the description. In case that only the DOI reference number is available, to obtain the DOI link, the user can visit the following address. Then the next step requires for the user to include the DOI reference in the search field. By clicking on the button, it takes us to the URL of the resource, and from there we obtain the URL, the complete name, and description, which we use to complete the necessary fields of the metadata. data quality information. This is the next section, which is directly linked to the hydrological research classification system, to the technological readiness levels, and policy readiness levels. This information is mandatory, and the users must complete it. First, we must indicate if the resource is a geographical dataset or not by selecting the option in the hierarchy level drop-down menu. Metadata information. The final section of the metadata template is dedicated to identify the party who is responsible for including the resource into the EIGR. Simply fill out the tags, just as in the identification information section, which is rather simple and self-explanatory. If you have any queries or questions related to editing metadata in the EIGR, please do not hesitate to contact us at the following email address. Thank you very much for being a part of Kindra.